Okay, I know I haven't vlogged in a minute, but I told myself I will not go a whole month without vlogging anything. I just been super busy, but let me just do this real quick and then I'll get into the rest later. But I did do a grocery haul, so let me show you guys what I got. Which you guys already know, that's what my grocery haul been lately. So I got these granola chunky flax seeds. I got like 3 of those. Stocking up a little bit. And then I got this. It's like a quesadilla, cheese quesadilla. And then I got 2 of those. And then I got this, which is a kale salad. It's a, let me see, Whole Foods kale and Brussels sprout salad right here. And then I got this, which is, where'd it go? Sweet chili soy nugget stir fried. So I figured I'll have this. Yeah, I'll have these nuggets with the kale salad. That's for one bag. And then for this one, I got some trash bags because I needed them. And then I got this, which is like a caramel, what's it? Caramel corn and cheese popcorn. And then, got another one of these. And I got avocados. I got 2 avocados. And then I got some coconut water. I did forget cucumbers, and I love cucumbers. So I don't know how I forgot them, but I did forget them. So I'll probably go to like Fry's or something and get the cucumbers. And then it was something else I was forgetting. I don't know, it'll come to me. Oh, and then I got this. Damn, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a turmeric boost juice. I just wanted to try it. It just looked like it was good, and I had went to Whole Foods, and you know they got the little bars there, so I had went and got like a turmeric shot, and it was all this stuff mixed in it like probably like a week or 2 ago, and it was really good. So I figured, I think turmeric is healthy for you, I don't know, but I figured I'll try it. So yeah, that's my haul for today. I will get back to you guys in a little bit. I am so tired, I need to take a nap. Been at work this morning. I haven't really been vlogging because I've been really busy. I just recently picked up another job since my kids are in California with their dad. I can't, some people could just sit around the house. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I get too bored. I just can't. Idling time is not good for me. So I picked up another job that I work in the afternoon, and I have my permanent job that I work in the morning. So I've been like moving around the clock. So I'm tired. I don't have to work my second job today. So I'm about to just lay down and just take a nap, catch up on some sleep that I haven't got. So I'm gonna lay down, take a nap, and then I'll check back in with you guys when I ready to link up again. All right. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's dark. It's late. Today I did get a workout in. I did my walk, which I will post that so you guys can see it, and I went to the gym today, which it felt good to go back, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been to the gym in a minute. I just been doing the walks and stuff, and then I fell off for a minute. Not even gonna lie, gonna be 100% with y'all. So that's what I did today. And I forgot to show you guys too, I got these. These are seaweed teriyaki, premium roasted seaweed. So I got that, and that's what I forgot to show you guys really. So today was a pretty chill day, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I went to work this morning, I got off of work, I came home, went to sleep, because like I told you guys earlier, I had picked up another job. So all week I've been working both jobs, and on Friday I decided to work my morning job. So I've been pretty exhausted. So when I got home, I just took my butt to bed, took a nap. Like, I had all this stuff planned, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then nah, when that sleep start coming down on you, it becomes a whole different story. And I figure I don't have to get up early in the morning tomorrow. I just work my afternoon job tomorrow, but I don't have to get up early in the morning. So I'm like, I can just get up tomorrow and do what I gotta do. I gotta take my car, get my oil change, because I checked the oil and it's dark. It's dirty, so it needs to be changed. It's been a minute since I did an oil change, so I gotta take my car to do that. I gotta get my snake his food because he's hungry and he keeps sticking his head out looking like what's happening here. So I gotta do that. Oh, and I gotta show you guys something that I'm doing. Okay, so there's something else that I'm doing because I've been really in this mode where I just been doing a whole lot of self-reflection, self-growth. I'm learning a lot about myself. I really am, and I appreciate the time that I'm taking to do this. So many people are like in such a rush to just distract themselves from, I guess, their emotions and how they're feeling, and just really getting a chance to learn them and learn who they are. So that's really what I'm doing. So I've been journaling a lot. I've been journaling a lot and just getting all my thoughts from my head on paper. So when I go back and I read it, it just makes sense. It helps me get a better perspective. So I remember I had listened to Melissa Ford. She did an interview when she was leaving whatever show she was on, and it was when she was going through all the stuff with her mom, and she talked about how when her mom passed away, she found all these journals, like journals on top of journals on top of journals of her mom, and she gave her a chance to sit back and read them and just really get to know who her mom really was. And me being me knowing me, I'm not really a talker. Like I've never been a talker. Like I have one person in this whole wide world that I feel that I can honestly sit down and just like completely unload my brain to without no judgment. And you know, she just understands me. Like you don't always run into people that just get you and don't judge you, and just really, it's not even about responding to what I say, but just about being there to help emotionally support me through whatever it is that I'm going through, and just to allow me to, because when I unload my brain, I can kind of figure out what I need to do. But it's just I have so many thoughts in my head at one time that, or you know, at one time that it's hard for me to pinpoint exactly how I feel or make something make sense. So anyways, I digress. So I started really being heavy on the journaling, and really committing myself to doing it, and actually really doing it, because I've learned that I'm the type of person that I say stuff, and if it's something that I really want to do, I do. I'm not even gonna lie, I will run full throttle, and I will make it work, like no matter what it is. Like I've always had people tell me that sometimes you are a certain person that you don't realize it yourself until people say it, like, yeah, like you're this type of person. And I've heard that numerous times with different people, so I know it's true. But when it comes to me and myself, there's certain goals that I set for myself that I allow my distractions to get in the way, to where the goal is still there, but I just push it off further and further. So journaling was one of those things that I've always been a writer, so I've always knew that I was good at it. But it's one of those things that I recommitted myself to doing. It's to just write down my thoughts, write down my feelings, because in a sense, it kind of became like therapeutic. Like just to put everything out of my head and on paper, it makes my brain feel lighter, you know? And when my brain is lighter, it helps me really put things in perspective. So I say all that to say this. I started back journaling, and then another thing that I was doing, which I'm about to show you guys right now. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm starting a vision board. As you guys can see, I'm setting all my goals, whether it's, you know, places I want to travel, you know, I am positive quotes, things that I feel that I want to do, and things that I want to accomplish. I had sat down and I talked to, like I said, my friend, my sister, and we had a long conversation about this, and it was just like, you know what, like I'm 30, I'm about to be 31 in a couple of days. Really, like next week I'm turning 31. And when I look back on my life, I felt like my 20s I accomplished things, but you know, your 20s you're learning. I didn't really accomplish a lot. You're in the beginning stages, and you're trying to figure out yourself. And when I was in my 20s, I had a lot on my plate. I was married at the time. I was having my babies. Life was so confusing. It was, when I think back on my 20s, all I think about is the feeling that comes to mind when I think about those times is confusion. I was so confused. I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I just didn't know what I was doing, you know. And when you're young and you're starting off and you pack so much on your plate from jump, it's like it's so confusing and emotions, and it was a lot. So now that, like, coming out of my 20s, life just kind of calmed down for me, like full throttle. I went from one extreme to the next where life just kind of got really calm. And now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like I'm a lot more level-headed. I see things a lot more clearer than what I did then, and I'm more set on what it is that I want. Like, when I think, I can see my life, and I can see where I want it to go, and I can see, like, I'm a very visual person, so I can see where I want to be. And so the thought, I mean, everybody talks about vision boards. It's not nothing new. Everybody knows what it is, but to me, it's like, to really see yourself somewhere, it just does something to you, to where you just start moving in that direction. And I've had moments like that where I've had, like, I think this is kind of funny, but I really have moments where I've seen things happen. It's like, I was talking to my sister about this, and I told her, I was like, have you ever had a moment where it's like you could see things, something so clearly? Like, let's think of something small. Like, I've had moments where I could physically see myself getting the keys to a car. It's like, I didn't have a car at the time, but I knew some way, somehow, I was gonna make it happen. And, like, I could physically see myself getting the keys to this car. Or I could see myself, like, you know how it feels when you walk into a place, like, your own apartment that's yours, and it's empty, and you get the keys to it, and it's just like that feeling that you get of, like, satisfaction. Like, I've had moments like that where it's like I could see this, but at the time I was still living at home with my mom, you know, didn't have a car. Like, my life just kind of went from one extreme to the next after post divorce, and, like, didn't have a car, didn't have a job, back at home with my mom with 3 kids. And, like, and during those moments, it was like, you know, I could see this, I know this is gonna happen. And I just, you know, you just work, you just put the work in, and then you reach that moment where it happens, and then you're like, I was here before, and I did this before. And, you know, you just get this feeling of satisfaction, because it's like you saw that for yourself, and you went for it, and it happened. And I've done that numerous times, like, and, like, that's how I know I'm a visual person, because I've done that so many times where it's like, I saw this, and I saw this happening for me, and it's because, like, I put the picture in my mind of where I wanted to go, and I just worked towards it. And then when the opportunity, so the funny thing about it is, like, when you start working towards the goal, the opportunities start presenting themselves, you know. So anyways, like I was saying, we was talking tough, and I was like, you know what, I'm like, let's make vision boards for, like, where we see our lives going, and, like, and just get to work. Like, you know, teens went fast, 20s went fast, 30s are going even faster. So I'm like, I want to accomplish so much. So I was like, I'm gonna make a vision board and just put down everything that I want to do. I did that before in the past, and, like, majority of the things on that board I got done. So I'm doing this again. I'm like, okay, it's new surroundings, new steps, let's just take these steps. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I will show you guys what it looks like when it's done. I'm just sit here and chill and watch some TV and just put the board together. So, like I said, today I had a really good day. I'm not even gonna lie, it was pretty good. It felt good getting back into the gym. I told myself, I've been looking at the videos, like, on my channel, and I was like, Karana, like, life is busy right now, but you're not. I told myself, you are not gonna allow a month go by before you post another video. You're just not gonna do it, and you're not gonna allow a month go by. You're not gonna let the month goes by without you getting back on your diet and getting back on working out and doing, because you was full throttle. Don't stop now. And I'm glad that today was a day that I actually was like, okay. And I didn't hit that month mark. So, you know, let me hurry up and upload this video so you guys can see what I did, see my gym time, and get it done. But all right, I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys. Ooh, my hair look crazy. Okay, so I cut everything out. But, like, let's give me a minute right now. Like, let's look at this picture right now. Let's, like, get into this picture. Like, this is all my stuff I cut out. You know, I'm gonna put it all together. But, like, like, why I look so cute? I was so happy. Like, and it's all over my face this day. I was, like, so happy. You guys have no clue how long I wanted to go to New York, and I finally made it happen. And I got the proof right here. Look, you see my camera right there. This was such an amazing day. And this one too, this is one of my favorite ones. Look at that. Look at that. You see my hair? Like, do you see the locks? Like, just looking lockalicious, okay? Super cute. Anyways, let me stop. So I got everything together. I'm about to kind of put it in order and put it all together. And there's some stuff I want to add on to it too that I didn't get a chance to print. But I'm gonna write it out. You know, I got all this extra. I don't know why I printed out like 3 times. I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you at work and you got time and you just be wasting other people's stuff. So, but yeah, I'm gonna put this all together. I'm sitting up watching, you know. I forget her name. Oh, Dark and Lovely. She's super dope. She's a cool vlogger. But it's stuff like this. Collect moments, not things, you know. I love it. Like, I love it. I'm a big person. I love quotes and positive things. That's just me. It's just me. And this is just something that I wrote out. And it says, my mother raised me to be a dreamer. Whatever you dream, you can achieve. You just have to apply discipline and consistency. Stay on the course no matter how hard it gets. Make the commitment and apply pressure. Like, that's a word. That's a whole word in itself. And then this one, it says, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. We've all heard this quote before, but it's so real. It's real. You can't go backwards, so ain't no point in going backwards. Just start where you at. This one is, the body achieves what the mind believes. I am a firm believer in that. These are some affirmations. I am at peace. I have clarity. I have directions. I am a goal crusher. I am a goal achiever. I am vibrating on the highest level of self-love. Ooh, my throat was off, cracking up. And these are like, I want to travel more. I'm currently in the process of purchasing my first home. So I just put that there because I go back and forth between townhouse or home, and I think I'm leaning more so towards townhouse right now because I just feel like I said, right now I'm in the process of purchasing my first home, and I go back and forth between townhouse or actual just regular home, you know. And for me, my thought process is long term. I'm not really thinking right now. I do want my forever home. However, me knowing me, I'm more of a fly by the seat of your pants type of person. Like, I'll get somewhere, but I don't really have a final destination. So for me, it's not my forever home because I don't know where I want to be at in the next couple years. Like, I'm in an exploring stage of my life where I want to travel, and who knows, like, I want to be able to live out of the country for a minute. I want to be able to live in like New York or just different states. So right now, all that stuff is still up in the air for me. So I'm leaning more towards townhouse because if I purchase a townhouse, my first time home buyer for a townhouse, it comes with all the amenities. Like a lot of them, I live here in Arizona, so a lot of the places around here, the townhouses already have like pools and, you know, parks and just everything that you would have if you were in an apartment, except it's in a townhouse, you know. So it's the amenities that attracts me more to a townhouse opposed to having a regular home with a pool in it. You know, that's a beautiful thing too, but like just the maintenance that comes with that is what I'm not sure if I really want to deal with right now or not. Opposed to a townhouse, you just pay your what's the word for it, association fee every month, and that pretty much keeps up the shared space. So that's really where I'm at. So I did put my old vision board used to have a house on it that I wanted in Moreno Valley, which I still want that house. So you know what, like, that might be my forever home because that house was beautiful. I loved everything about it. It was so amazing. And that's gonna be my, I don't know, because I'm let me not say that, but that's what that one had. But this time, now that I'm in a position that I am right now, where I am currently in the process, I'm leaning more toward townhouse. So that's why the townhouse is going on my vision board, because then it'll kind of help deter me from looking at all the houses, because I know that's not what I want. And I want to get, if you're going to get something, you might as well get what you want. So yeah, that's that. But anyways, I'm about to put this all together, and then I'll show you guys the finished project, and then I'm gonna be done because I don't want this vlog to be super long. So that's where I'm at. Tired now, so I hope you guys enjoy my vlog. Continue logging in or continue checking in with me, you know. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.